Right, I am starting out in the basement on this one. There's other people here looking at it. One of the things I see is this horizontal crack, which has been treated and filled, so we'll have to see the paperwork on that. But there's also, it looks like they put in a new sump pump, which is nice. We want to see how old this stuff is. Looks like it's a little bit older. So, you know, it might be that there was a problem. They kind of took care of it. We're in the back corner of the basement here. Obviously, it's an older home, but nice. It doesn't smell in here. I'll be upstairs in a second, show you some things. So that crack, kind of a concern, but it looks like it's been taken care of. We just need to check on the paperwork on it. Furnace, newer looking furnace. You know, you can tell everything's kind of newer and neater. Got gas line coming in. One another thing I noticed, you see these, let's see if this light comes on. Oh, there we go. Big bright, but there's two wires coming out of the back of this pull chain light here in the basement. They go through one single hole drilled through the joist. Not a major deal, but it's happened here and in one other place. That is illegal. That would get called on an inspection. So you'd have to pull one of these out, go right here to this point and drill two holes, drill another hole, and then pull it back through and attach it. So it's not the end of the world, but it is something that would need to be done. That would come up in an inspection. So just looking around here, here's kind of underneath the master bath. It's got a cast iron, black iron drain system. So there's where the tub drains, and this is all your bathroom. That's probably the toilet right there. So here's where that crack starts, from underneath this window. I'd expect that. They always start at a window, but usually they would run down this way. This one decided to go that way. Horizontal cracks are worse than vertical cracks. You'd rather see them go straight up and down. This one, there's no displacement. There's no signs that there was ever any trouble. This wall never moved, it doesn't look like. This wood finish wall here has probably been there for a long time, and it doesn't look like there's been any movement. So not that concerned about this crack, but it is worth noting. As I come over here, there's a water heater over here, but let me see if this pull chain works. Get some lights on down here. Okay, so here's the back side of where those two wires come through. That's where I said you'd have to drill, and then this one comes right here. So there's only about 4 or 5 holes you have to drill, because as it gets to right here, they've already split off right there, you can see. So it's all one wire coming through to here, hits this light, but it happens again right here with these two wires. Sorry, another pull chain light. These two wires coming out of the back of here start going through that hole. So 1, 2, 3, 4. To me, it looks like 5. As we come down here, they come out of the backside here. So here again, you would have to pull from that light, this all the way back, drill another hole, and pull it back and put it back in. Not a major deal, but certainly worth noting. Got a little half bath down here, and that's a little shower room, just kind of thrown in here. Great to have, certainly doesn't hurt. You could definitely finish this off down here. Now I'll just kind of show the whole area. So very clean, very dry, you know, not in bad shape at all. Walk over here. So there's where that shower is, and there's the half bath. There's the water heater. So you do have a big wide open room here. Ceiling height's a little over 7 foot down here. So it's not terrible. I know for you, 7 foot, that's like forever. That was a joke. Okay. Panel's been updated. So this is a house, definitely, if you want to do anything on it, I would definitely say we'd want to get an inspection. You'd want to camera this line, because as this goes out, it actually probably goes this way, somewhere under here to the front of the house, and goes into the street. Well, if this is rusted underneath this floor, it's got to be dug up. And if it's broken out in the yard, that's got to be repaired as well. So that can get costly. You might be looking at $8,000 to $10,000 to repair it. So better to know about it now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and head upstairs now. So this entrance here actually comes out of the garage. So as I'm looking here, we kind of got a little bit of double wires going through. This is a doorbell wire, so it's not that critical, or it's a telephone wire, not that critical. So again, I would definitely say we'd need to get an inspection on this one just to find these little things. This is me walking through in 2 minutes and kind of noticing a couple of these things. So if they're not like critically deadly, terrible things to have, they're just not code. So come up, 1-car garage. It's all finished. It's fairly warm in here. I don't know if it's insulated or not, but it feels pretty nice in here. It's got an opener. I'll walk out the backyard from here. There's the stairs down. I'll get this posted on YouTube. Okay, come out here. Got a little set of steps. Walk out, got a fenced yard, fairly decent yard. It's got a nice deck with, I'm guessing it's wheelchair accessible. They must have had somebody handicapped in here. The roof looks fairly new. That's a good thing. It does have its vinyl siding, which is nice. Looks like it's got newer windows. So there's a lot of real positive, a lot of newer things on here. The furnace looked really good. I'm gonna go ahead and walk around this way and peek at that air condition. So we'll see from there. Since I'm right here, there it is. The air conditioner is a little older. That's definitely not new. So somewhere along the line that might come up. So this deck's got the vinyl handrails and composite decking, so it's a low maintenance item. Oh my God, I almost just got my shoes soaked. Sump pump just kicked on. I was just standing there. That could have been, well, either bad or fun, or both. So I'm gonna go back in and get you into the main part of the house. Nothing earth-shattering in the house. It's an older house, but it's in really good shape. The bones are good here. So as we come in, we're coming in through the garage right now. Okay, kitchen lights are on. Here's the cabinets. You know, they're older cabinets, but they're in pretty darn good shape. I mean, they're clean, they're nice, they're solid, they're sturdy. So we'll call them retro. Retro makes them sound a lot nicer. They're not bad though, honestly. They're really not bad. They're in like remarkable shape. Look at that. Refrigerator. Seems decent shape. I'm assuming it stays. Here's a little feature you don't see much in houses anymore. This was for when you were cooking to vent out the smell. That's kind of cool. You don't see those functioning very often anymore. So, laundry hookups downstairs, but they also have them right here. Not my favorite, but if you never wanted to go downstairs, there you go. You can put a stackable right there and hide it somehow. So you kind of got this little bar area and then a little kind of breakfast area. This flooring is going to stay. They were going to install it here in the kitchen. They never got to it. So this is it's a vinyl product. Pretty nice. Pretty easy to install. Just lays and cuts pretty easy. So that's something. Because you can see this flooring is, let's see the edge of it. It's a tile. So it goes down here. Not bad, just needs to be cleaned and re-grouted or grout cleaned. So here's the bathroom up here. Again, this is pretty typical for an older home. Don't know that this is my favorite setup ever. Want to make sure that's all caulked and sealed very good because obviously this is a shower, so you're gonna have water coming out of here. So I would make sure that line there is caulked and everything's caulked and sealed. It probably is, and it's probably just dirty right now. Nice little sink, so that's it, decent shower. They always put gigantic closets in these older homes, and they take up all your bathroom space. But what do I know about it? So, here's all this stuff. They got a humidity control. Tells me there's a dehumidifier down there. But here's the other thing we want to look at. It's also got this whole house attic fan. It's not opening right now, but I'll bet it would. Wouldn't take much. Those are nice to have too. Wouldn't take much because it turned on, you could hear it. So we'll call this bedroom number 1. They're not giant bedrooms. Closet, everything very clean. I don't know if that's picking up in here. Got some shadows on the wall, those aren't stains. Very clean. Tile could stand a little cleaning, but very nice. Call this bedroom number 2. A little bigger in here, this is decent size. Again, these houses are kind of known for this. They'll have 3 similar sized bedrooms, and this I guess would be one of the last 2. We'll call this bedroom 3. Would be the master bedroom, but there is no bathroom in the master in here. So it's just that hall bath. So is what it is. Turn the lights out as I go. Sorry, backing up on you here. Okay. All right, now walk down, turn this light out. One last kind of peek in the bathroom now. We got our back to the bedrooms. We're coming down into the kitchen area, little breakfast area, kitchen. Decent size. It's not huge. It's not tiny though. I've seen a lot smaller. And then, as of right now, they got these bifold doors in here, which leads into the family room. I don't know the point of that, but hey, whatever. So here's the family room. Got them pretty curtains on there. Those are nice. Nice fan. So pretty decent. It's been updated over time. I don't know when the last time they did anything. So the tile that's down there right now is showing signs of wear. That's why they were going to replace it. I guess this all has to come up. I'm just roughly looking here saying there's, I'm overestimating if I say 400 square feet. And you could probably get somebody to put this down for $3 a foot. So that's 1,200, say 1,500 total. You can have all this stuff up and that stuff down. That is a quick estimate. So now I'm going to walk outside, show you the front of the house. Here we go. Here's the street. Older area in St. Charles, but all the homes are kept up fairly nice. That's one thing I look for when I'm in here a lot. I look for projects to do in here. You always just kind of look around the neighborhood if you see ratty houses and things not being kept up right. So there's the neighbor's house. Here we go, kind of going across the front of this. This is 1905. And got side neighbor, side yard, and then look, there's the roof. Very decent house as far as maintenance. I don't see a lot of items in here that are gonna go bad. That's what I don't like right there, is when you see landscaping up over the bottom of the siding. That's typically not a good thing. That means water can be getting in there. We didn't see any signs of it, but it's something to start thinking about correcting. That's kind of an odd thing there. They've created a little pit right there. Not a major deal, but things I always look for. Let me just come around this side, take a peek here. This is where that air conditioner sat. There you go. So, decent looking house, really, really nice. A lot of cool features to it. So I will get this video uploaded to Facebook, I'm sorry, to YouTube, and email you over the link. And we will go from there. See ya.